There's always the risk of guys getting hurt throughout the season. So the teams know the value of having a very deep rotation, and they make the most of their bench, which is smart.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren, the 4, Hartenstein, the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Minnesota with the ball. Following the bucket by the Thunder. Edwards for 3. Good work defensively by Dort. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. Here's Hartenstein. Outside for Dort. From outside the arc. And Conley grabs the miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
McDaniels from long range. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
SGA doesn't rely on the 3 to get his points, but man, when it's falling, watch out.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Our topic was how he'll defend Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And coach was straightforward, saying Shai demands so much attention with the ball that he can work a defense. We'll need to stay disciplined and not get caught watching the play. We'll see how that approach works out for them, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
The Thunder have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Williams with the screen. Dort finds Williams. For 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
McDaniels, that's good.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Now here's Hartenstein. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Pass to McDaniels. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Now here's Williams. Now here's Hartenstein. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. And they take the lead. McDaniels got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Screen by Holmgren. Over Randle. And it's Holmgren missing.
He giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
The 3 is up. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. He hits the jumper. 7 points in the game.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
McDaniels from long range. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. For Minnesota, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Left side McDaniels. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Pass to Williams. Dort, a screen on McDaniels. Williams misses. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 shooting the rock in this first quarter. Randle, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels can't hit. Shot and game clock separated by 5. The 3 from Holmgren. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
He does everything with intent. Holmgren, not the quickest, but it's hard to get up and block his shot.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 7. Williams on the wing. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater. And so the first quarter is in the books. Oklahoma City ahead. They're up by 5. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep. And they have been thus far.
Well, they really cashed in on the break. I mean, it feels like they're hungry to get out. They're hungry to run. And they're not passing up any chances to leak out and score.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going in the second. Isaiah Joe is out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Williams, then it's Aaron Wiggins, and it's Caruso in at the small forward position. Pass to Randall from the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. Randall's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oklahoma City trailing. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves are one of the biggest teams in the association, and Coach Chris Finch said, quote, "That's how we're built. It's part of our identity. That's what we have to lean into. We want to be big at the rim and force our size on opponents." Brian, he loves to see other teams hesitant to venture into the paint.
Hearing footsteps, right? Allie, thanks. Wallace. No good on the triple. Minnesota has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the second. The 3, DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
Caruso, a screen on Randall. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Clark. Back to DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Caruso grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Joe, the pass to Wiggins. To end the drought. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Here's Alexander Walker. He drops it from range. Alexander Walker's got 6.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. For 3, DiVincenzo. Back to Alexander Walker. There's the 3. He buries it from 3. 9 points in the game.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
It's hard to believe now, but Julius Randle has been in the league over a decade now, Brent.
Yeah, it's been an interesting ride for Julius Randle. A lot of different roles, but he's evolved his game quite a bit. Some he's done himself, and then guys have adjusted around the way that he has been a leader, a scorer, a rebounder, a presence. Julius Randle continues to impress and make strides.
Alexander Walker, the pass to Reed. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Wiggins with a screen on Clark. The Thunder with another miss. The Timberwolves lead by 10. Randall with it. Watch by Wallace. Pass to Reed. Reed sets a screen. And here's Alexander Walker. And Williams over to help. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. For the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Pass to Holmgren. Here's Williams. Will it go? And the three-pointer goes. Williams has got 9.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
There's the triple. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. McDaniels from long range. Williams grabs the board. Gobert against Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. No good on the 3. So we conclude the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 7. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Team direct your attention to center court and get ready for the big half-court shot. Drumline. They're thinking about the shots.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
I like how they controlled the tempo and played to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Conley and Ann are the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander no good.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Randle a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Edwards for 3. Book it. And it's Randle with the assist. Randle's got 3 assists in the game.
Shooting the 3 with confidence. That's exactly what this team needs from Edwards.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randle outside. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Pass to Williams. Holmgren with a screen on Gobert. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a 3. Well, Brent, as you know, finding success in the NBA is largely dependent on the situation.
BA, you're hitting the nail on the head. You can't get frustrated as a player, especially a young one that comes into the league and doesn't have an opportunity right away to play. You got to work on your skills, stay confident, and at some point when you get your opportunity, whether it's the team you're with or in a trade, you're going to have a chance to show that you belong in the league.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's guarded by Conley. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
And you can already tell Holmgren has an edge to his game. Gets the 3 right back. That's the competitive streak you need as a young player.
Conley passes to McDaniels. Takes the 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 6 rebounds in the game. Holmgren inside. McDaniels covering. And stolen by Gobert. And here's the fast break. McDaniels can't hit. Williams finds Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Randle. McDaniels against Hartenstein. Back to Daniels. Outside for Randle. From downtown. Knocks down the long J. Randle's got 6.
Yeah, he's such a difficult big. Randle's someone you have to run off those short corner 3s.
Back to Williams. Fires for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest 3s. Right now, it's a shootout.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, I appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. There's a minute 26 left in the third. Back to Dort. There's the three. Unable to get that one. The Timberwolves lead by 7. Edwards looking it over. Dives for it. Misses the three. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Williams a screen on DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Let's go with a three. Gets rebounded by Minnesota.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
It's tipped. Tries to keep it alive. Gobert with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Reed. Fires the three. Doesn't go that time. Thunder trail by 7. Right side, Williams. Now here's Dort. DiVincenzo with the steal. And here comes the break. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
That's just poor communication between those two. The passer has to make sure his teammate is established, and the teammate has to know the pass is coming. See, that's communication.
Dillingham's checked in for Edwards. 3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nails it from 3. Minnesota shooting just under 40% from the field. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. The 3 ball. Counted from distance. Alexander Walker's got 12 points.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
No, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Stolen by Caruso.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
And so it's the Minnesota.
It's the fourth quarter.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Thunder trail by 7. Taking a look at the Thunder. We've got Chet Holmgren, Cason Wallace out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Alex Caruso, and it's Wiggins in at the 4. Oklahoma City shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. The crossover. And it's good on the layup.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
DiVincenzo finds McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Caruso. Back to DiVincenzo. From deep. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Thunder trail by 5. Joe on the wing. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Joe crops in the 3. Joe's got 5 points in the quarter.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
And here's Dillingham from the arc. McDaniels. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Outside Joe. Back to Caruso. The 3 is up. Drains the triple. Caruso's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Pass to Dillingham. Reed with it. The 3 fires in the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Caruso. Dort, he's checked in for Wallace. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Joe. Randall a screen on Dort. Edwards against Dort. And stolen by Holmgren. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randall's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And here's Edwards outside. Edwards on target.
Dante DiVincenzo with a real nice team first play.
Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a deep 3. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
McDaniels can't hit.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Holmgren. Holmgren with another miss. Minnesota leading by 7. Outside McDaniels. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th now. Here's Randall. The kick out to Edwards. Reed, a screen on Holmgren. Edwards for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, Holmgren. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. He needs to keep sinking those big-time shots.
McDaniels can't hit.
He's trying to force his way into a rhythm, but that's not helping the team.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. You have to use better judgment there.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
DiVincenzo against Williams. Here's Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts up a 3. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Randall, good.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win.
McDaniels against Williams. McDaniels can't hit. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant.
everyone. Thanks for joining us on. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Gray.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Looking at the starting five for the Phoenix Suns. Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward. Gobert finds Randall. Gobert with a screen for Randall. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. For three. They grab their own miss. Pass to Conley. The three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
KD with it. Fires away from outside. The rebound by Edwards. Randall against Durant. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Now here's Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well, in pick and roll action, Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
You hear, Doris, people now calling Anthony Edwards one of the faces of the NBA. And I'm assuming you'd agree.
100% agree, because the skills are extraordinary. The development in his decision-making has gone leaps and bounds from where it was. Beyond that, Kevin, he's a lockdown defender, one of the best competitors, fearless in the big moments, and one of the most charismatic young men in the league today. This guy is spectacular. Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to McDaniel. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. Buries it from three-point range.
Yeah, Julius Randle has a good feel on the offensive end. On time and on target with the pass.
The three from KD. Gobert pulls it in.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The three. It's rebounded by Durant. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. They set the pick. Puts up a deep three. Minnesota with the rebound. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Conley dishes to McDaniels. The rebound by Richards. Suns trail by 4. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Now, I asked Coach about what he has in store to try and slow down Devin Booker. He laughed. He told me they've lost sleep over how to defend him. They mentioned how, with and without the ball, Devin can hurt you. So Booker will have their total focus on defense. And Devin will have our total focus as well. Devin?
Thank you, David. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Mike Conley.
Kevin Durant does such a good job of reading the defense and attacking any weakness he might anticipate.
Edwards, that's good.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now here's Durant. Shoots the three. That one's good. Maybe that'll get him going after a 2 for 6 start.
How competitive is Kevin Durant? You make a three, I'll make one right in your eye.
McDaniels gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Durant feeling it out a bit. This one for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Phoenix has gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
Now here's Randall. Still yet to score. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Durant for 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
the real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Drains the three-pointer. McDaniel's got 6 points.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Kevin Durant, the easy opportunity from 3. It's fluid and it's on point.
McDaniel's with the ball. He has 6. Durant kicks to Booker. Fires the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Some great action here early as we end the first quarter. Clark in the tie. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Then it's Julius Randle. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Now here's DiVincenzo. Still scoreless. Out of bounds, he'll go to the Suns. Clark is checked in for the Timberwolves. Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Phoenix. Here's Gillespie. To the inside. Out to the right wing. Lets it go with the 3. Julius Randle with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. DB, ever since winning the most improved player back in 2021, Randle has stayed scoring at an incredible clip.
Yeah, Kevin, what makes this guy such a difficult matchup is his size and the ability to drive it. And now what you've seen is this evolution into a legit threat from three-point territory. He is such a difficult cover.
Minnesota leading by 3. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Off target from outside. For Phoenix, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Jones, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Minnesota's gone 1-4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Now here's Allen. Hasn't made one yet. Allen with the screen for Jones. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Suns trail by 3. Pass to Dunn on the wing, Jones. Richards passes to Jones. Uncovered. Lets the 3 fly. On the wing, Jones. From the arc. Again, the miss by Jones.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Rule adjustments, Doris, regarding the rip-through move. Do you think those have been effective?
Kevin, I certainly think we've taken a step in the right direction. We have got to give the defense more of a chance at this point, and the idea that you don't get shots on the rip-through is important.
Suns trail by 6. Jones, the pass to Gillespie. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Dillingham's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. Timberwolves have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
Yet another free
once we hit the second quarter, it just seems as if those threes just started to fall like raindrops.
And here are the Suns now. Following the three by Minnesota. Allen for three. Drills it from outside. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Here's Gillespie. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Now it's just a three-point Minnesota lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Reed misses.
I know he wants to answer the three that was just made on the other end, but he can't let that affect his judgment. He's got to find the best shot possible.
Now here's Dunn. He has yet to score. Another three for Phoenix.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Outside, Jones. Here's Gillespie. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Tie game in Minnesota. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the... Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
On the court for the Suns, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Nick Richards. And it's done in at the three, the small forward. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Jaden McDaniels has become an X factor for the Wolves. Mike Conley says, we know what he does defensively, but the offense that he can bring for us balances our unit. Much needed. Guys tend not to think of him as an offensive player, but he does have that in his game. Kevin?
But I love the reference to an X factor. He definitely is that. All right, David, thank you. Phoenix leading by 3. The big challenge in Beal's career, Doris, has been staying consistently healthy, right?
There's no question about it, Kevin, because you never have doubted the talent. I mean, Bradley Beal is a 3-tool player. He came into the league as an elite shooter, but now has become incredibly good with the basketball in his hand. The good news, he's always been resilient and fought hard to come back as quickly as possible.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. Out to Edwards. This one for 3. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Edwards got it all tied up now for the Timberwolves. Booker outside. Stolen by Michael Conley. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's McDaniels. No good on the 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Durant against Randall. Lets it go with the 3. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Phoenix, no good that time either. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. To the left side wing. Here's the 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Randall's gone 2 for 7 from the field. Booker in stride. Back back to Durant. Pocket 6. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Edwards. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Dunn. A nice shot by McDaniels. McDaniels got 9.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
With 3, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 3. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. It's Edwards on the wing. Off target with his 3. The Suns shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Kicks it out to Booker. Durant with the screen on Gobert. Outside, KD. There's the triple from Durant.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
There's McDaniels, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. McDaniels got 6 in the quarter.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Conley sets a screen for McDaniel. Outside Conley. Driving the lane, and it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Edwards passes to Gobert. Conley for 3. Outside for Randall. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Mike Conley. And the Suns here with a different look. Mason Plumlee's checked in for Nick Richards. O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. Grayson Allen's checked in for Dunn. And Jones subbed in for Beal.
You've got to be there on the catch if Devin Booker gets an opportunity from the perimeter. This guy too good a shooter.
Reid with a screen for Dillingham. And Reid throws it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. He's at the quarter century. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. We've got Naz Reid, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Dillingham. Then there's Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Jones from outside. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Edwards takes a 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And here's Booker from the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Edwards with another miss. And Allen launches it from deep. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Dillingham. Plumlee against Gobert. Puts up a 3. Plumlee, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Stolen by Allen. Launches it. The rebound by Edwards. Edwards got his 6th rebound on the night, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Alexander Walker's checked in. And for the Suns, Kevin Durant comes in for Grayson Allen. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Tyus Jones. Booker looking around. A three-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Booker outside. Pass to O'Neal. DiVincenzo against Booker. Shot clock at 6. The 19-foot shot. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. From past the arc. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Edwards.
Anthony Edwards relishes big-time moments, and he delivers right there.
And now the Timberwolves on the break to tie it up. And another 3 for Minnesota. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Pass to Reed for the 3. And it's KD with the rebound. Suns leading by 3. Can he keep it going? And Plumlee kicks to Durant. There's the triple. Rebound, Minnesota. DiVincenzo with it. He's picked up by O'Neal. Reed with a screen on Beal. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. The Suns shooting 41% for the game. Pass to Edwards. Yes! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
And here's Booker from the arc. Gobert pulls it in. And so it's Minnesota with it. DiVincenzo kicks to Edwards. Now here's Gobert. Now Edwards. To take the lead. The shot will not fall. Booker against DiVincenzo. Booker dishes to Plumlee. Booker in the corner. Durant against Reed. Plumlee with a screen on Reed. Misses the tray. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
And with a couple seconds still on the clock, I try to get the ball in as close to the basket as possible. That way, if you miss a quick one...
Got the ball! It went down! He got the ball! All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks, for Greg Anthony.
teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Kevin Durant is out there with Nick Richards, and it's done in at the 3 slot.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Booker. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Not a lot of room. It's good.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Oh, and he nails it from the high post.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
See, this is what analytics don't take into account. Some guys thrive in the mid-range. Really depends on the shooter. It's actually kind of lazy.
Pass to Hartenstein. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen is the call.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list. A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Durant with the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Williams.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Booker against Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. The 3. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
The defense gives Shea all their attention, and that leaves another guy open and ready to score.
Durant for 3. Durant with another miss.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And here's Hartenstein. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Launches it. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Tipped. Done outside. Right side Durant. Beal with a screen on Williams. Durant for 3. Knocks down the long J. Durant's got 8 points.
And Durant focuses on taking high percentage threes, which is why he's so efficient from there.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shot clock at 5. Floats one. Richards pulls it in. Suns trail by 3. Outside Durant. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. 10 points for him.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, Booker with a block. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Durant for 3. That one is off. Oklahoma City has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Williams passes to Hartenstein. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Booker. A nice shot by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Sweet-looking jumper from the mid-range. I mean, Gilgeous-Alexander just making it look easy.
That's tipped and stolen by Williams. Pass to Holmgren. To the right side. Hartenstein with it. Richards is there. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball. So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. O'Neal comes in for Dunn. Allen, he's checked in for Beal. And Gillespie is subbed in for Devin Booker. Durant with the bucket.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Joe on the wing. Jacks up a three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, you know, he usually makes you pay from that range.
For three, Durant. And the Suns get another three.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
From behind the arc. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Got it off in time. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Kevin Durant has been leading the charge for Phoenix. Click. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Phoenix.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
They've also been quick to set up their teammates, wasting no time making the extra pass for the open look.
They've got Isaiah Joe. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Back to Joe. Caruso, a screen on Jones. Here's Joe. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pass to Allen. Jones against Williams. Three-pointer. Jones misses. Thunder trail by 6. For 3. Williams misses. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From outside the arc. The rebound by Wiggins. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Joe, pass to Williams. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. On the wing, Jones. Watched by Wallace. Off target from three-point range. The Thunder have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Joe, the pass to Caruso. Three-pointer. Wallace outside. Pass to Joe. Beyond the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Joe's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Jones feels it out. Back to Allen. Outside Jones. Pass to Allen. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 3. First shot won't go. Thunder trail by 3. Wiggins passes to Wallace. Can't tie it up. That one misses. For Phoenix, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. For 3, Allen sinks the tray. And the Suns lead by 6. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Jones from outside. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency. Caruso with the bucket.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Outside Jones. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Screen by O'Neal. The Suns need to get off the shot. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
These are his first free throws of the game. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Richards is checked in for Plumlee. Kevin Durant comes in for O'Neal. Dunn, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Devin Booker in for Gillespie. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And he misses the shot again. Only 2 of 7 in this one. Williams against Durant. Fires the 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Hartenstein with a screen on Jones. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Up top, Hartenstein. Fires from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. From the arc. Oh, Durant, an absolute sniper.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
And it's Holmgren missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Dunn outside. Lets it go from deep. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Richards has got 4 rebounds in the game. Up in time. Oh, he makes the buzzer!
How you finish a quarter.
Wow.
You play to the buzzer.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. They're measuring up the shot.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Kevin Durant has really been making it happen here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Mike Budenholzer's 5. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant, and it's Dunn in at the small forward. Outside Durant. A great response from Durant.
Easy money. Durant claps back with a 3.
Thunder trail by 11. Pass to Holmgren. Dort outside. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Beal. The kick out to Williams. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out. Williams has got 5.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Booker, the pass to Durant. The 3 is up. That doesn't go either for Durant. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. The 3. Rebounded by Dunn.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Durant. This one for 3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Pass to Durant. 4-3. That doesn't go either for Durant.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
And you look at how Durant is playing at his age. He's still as elite as it gets, RJ.
You don't lose skill. KD could play into his 40s if he wanted to. That shot isn't going away, and he's always going to be tall. He will be one of the best scorers every time he laces it up.
The shot by Dort, no good. Phoenix leading by 6. For 3. And Durant hits from deep. Durant's got 6 in the quarter.
So fluid off the dribble. Sometimes Durant is just impossible to stop.
Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with a screen on Beal. Dort's shot is good.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Durant. He squares up and sinks it. Durant's got 30.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. No, it's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Kept alive. The kick to Durant. Shoots over Holmgren. Durant, no good. Thunder trail by 5. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:02 left in the third quarter. From deep, Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren's got 6.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Durant for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Holmgren for the lead. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 7 rebounds in the game. Richards with a screen. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 33.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Over to the wing. From deep, Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Suns. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. The third quarter comes to a close. Phoenix out in front, leading by 5. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Alex Caruso is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then it's Cason Wallace. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Joe in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Allen on the wing. Plumlee a screen. Fires for 3. Allen can't get it to go.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Pass to Joe to take the lead. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Outside O'Neal. Allen on the wing. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. And the Suns lead by 2.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
Caruso outside. Holmgren with a screen on Beal. And here's Caruso outside. It's hauled in by the Suns. They've led by as many as 11. Fires the 3. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Oklahoma City has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the 4th. Wallace with it. O'Neal covers. There's a screen. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Now here's Wiggins. And they get it back. Wallace outside. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range.
Drew the defense and made the proper read, hitting his teammates on the perimeter.
The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Outside O'Neal. Let's go with a 3. Wallace pulls it in.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
It's Wiggins on the wing. There's the 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Plumlee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Joe. And a change for the Suns. Jones is checked in. Pulls it from the corner. That shot is good by O'Neal. Coming down the stretch. We'll see if someone can capture the lead and hold it.
And that's been an issue. 5 lead exchanges tonight.
Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Launches it. Drains the triple. And the Thunder lead by 2.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Beal from outside. Hits the trifecta. Beal's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Williams. Wallace outside. Pass to Caruso. And here is Williams. And it's stolen by Plumlee. Beal outside. Plumlee passes to Beal. Plumlee a screen. Here's Jones. Beal outside. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And what a great sell from Beal. Got his defender guessing with that pump fake against the line.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Caruso.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Holmgren with a screen on Beal. The shot by Dort, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Booker for 3. Ooh, Booker from range. Pure.
Okay, when you absolutely, positively need a bucket, Booker's your guy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. They get it again. Pass to Hartenstein. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Durant, he's checked in for Phoenix.
Number 35, Kevin Durant.
There's 45 seconds left in the final quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Kevin Durant pulls it in. And it's Phoenix's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Booker no good. And it's the Thunder with the ball. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. 6-point lead for 3. Booker got a hand on it. They recover it. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. So it's Phoenix picking up the win. Just a gutsy. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up.
some of the best players.
And it's bound to be a fun one, right? There is elite talent on the floor. In this kind of a powerhouse matchup, both teams are looking to make a statement.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Conley and Edwards are the guards. Gobert is out there with Randall, and it's McDaniels in at the 3. Outside Williams, back to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Such a wide open look.
And when you have Dort on your side, this is what he brings on the offensive end. Great off the catch and fire.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. Conley kicks to McDaniels. There's the 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Clark, if you had one word to describe Mike Conley, what would it be?
Reliable, steadfast, dependable. And I know that's 3, but I wanted to give you 3 different words I could use to describe it. Only 2 seasons in his whole career has he not played at least 50 games. That speaks to durability and professionalism.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Out to Conley. Back to McDaniel. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. For Oklahoma City, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Takes the 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gobert with the block.
So good at finding these swats. Gobert loves reaching out and sending them away.
Out to Conley. Pass to McDaniels. Fires for 3. Dort grabs the miss.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. McDaniels sets a screen for Conley. Here's McDaniels. 3-pointer. Does not score again. That's his 4th miss against 1 make. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Mike Conley's leadership is huge for the Wolves. Rudy Gobert says his presence on the court, but especially in the locker room, is invaluable. Coach Chris Finch said he's given us everything and more. Conley says to have this kind of trust from everyone is why I'm here. This is what I'm supposed to do. Kevin?
He is a class act. David, thanks.
Nice find by Gilgeous-Alexander. He reads the floor so well. Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to 3-pointers, but not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
There's always a surprise, isn't there, Clark, in the offseason? Let's go back to 2022. That offseason, the Timberwolves going all in on Rudy Gobert.
Basically, Kevin, they traded 5 firsts plus a bunch of good players for Gobert. It was derided at the time, and I can understand why, but Rudy's defense has taken them to another level, and he's actually been a little better offensively than people thought he would be.
Now here's Williams. Williams, a screen on Edwards. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands it from downtown.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself.
Hey, you know, I like the competitive spirit, but when you look at it, I think he rushed that 3 a little bit because he was trying to get back at his opponent.
Williams for 3, and again Oklahoma City with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 12.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's McDaniels. Nailed from three-point land. McDaniels got 6.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Launches a 3. No good on that one. That will count. No good on the shot. And so it's Oklahoma City ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Thunder?
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Well, how about the transition game, too? I mean, that's been another key for them, moving the ball quickly up the floor. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Wiggins is out there with Williams. Then there's Cason Wallace. And it's Alex Caruso. And it's Joe in at point guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And Clark, here's a great guy to have in the rotation. Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Loved him in college. Loved his versatility, and I thought it would translate nicely to the NBA. Took him a minute to find his rhythm, but he's got great length, which makes him versatile defensively, and he can play with just about anybody because he's got good all-around offensive skills.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Bangs home the trifecta.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Caruso against Clark. Caruso kicks to Williams. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Clark has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit it. The Thunder lead by 3. Here's Wallace. Traps in the tray.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
The tray. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Reeves got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Timberwolves. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Caruso. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 3. For 3, Caruso grabs the miss. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Jacks up a 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. Caruso's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, you know, that last 3 got DiVincenzo fired up now. He had to respond. He goes to the arc to shoot back with one of his own triples.
Down low. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. A 3-ball. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. On the wing, Wiggins. Defended by Alexander Walker. Williams for 3. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. And eventually, every player, GA, has to grapple with age, realizing they've lost a step or 2 against the young fellas. And sometimes that is a very slow realization.
Oh, it is, Kevin. Hopefully, by that point, it's less about financial security and more about prolonging the inevitable, simply for the love of the game.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness that really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Randall passes to DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen for DiVincenzo. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Joe, defended by Alexander Walker. Williams sends a screen for Wallace. No good with the triple. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's Alexander Walker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got 6.
You know, they've got to make him earn those 3s. You play off of him, and he's automatic from that distance.
Caruso against Clark. It's stolen by Randall. And here's the fast break. Randall leading it all the way. DiVincenzo against Wallace. From deep. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot three.
When DiVincenzo is aggressive on offense, he's capable of getting calls when he's being assertive and attacking the rim.
And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. And then for Minnesota, Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Edwards comes in for Clark. And Dillingham subbed in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Reed with a screen on George. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. Up in time. And the last second attempt does not go in for it. And so it's Oklahoma City bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And the three-point shot has been big for them. Back to the action in just a minute. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Lou Dort with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Julius Randle is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in their play.
Don't you, David? Every single game. Pulling in the right direction. Now here's Randall. Nothing on the board. Conley finds McDaniels. Shot clock at 3. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
Big forwards like Jaden McDaniels, who can pull up for a jumper from anywhere, those guys are a luxury to have.
You know, when Rudy Gobert is down low, it strikes fear into the opponent. This is a guy who has led the league in blocks and rebounds at different times. Inside the paint, he is just a nightmare to battle against.
Now Conley. After the missed 3 from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Edwards a screen on Hartenstein. Here's McDaniels. Conley inside the line. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drains the 19-footer. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far.
And he had a good look, and Gilgeous-Alexander made it pay off. Conley dishes to Edwards.
No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 6. Randle outside. 3-pointer. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Well, Thunder have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Randle with a screen for Conley. Puts up a deep 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Dort with the bounce pass. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Minnesota with the rebound. Randle's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out to the wing. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Buries the long-range jumper. Conley's got himself on the board with 3 there. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Conley picks him up. Williams against McDaniel. Oklahoma City moving it around. Williams passes to Holmgren. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And here's Edwards from the arc. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Williams outside. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
And you know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to DM him.
Williams kicks to Holmgren. From downtown, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And I love the competitive edge Holmgren plays with, coming right back with his own triple.
Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. And a miss there on the triple. The Thunder leading by 3. Dort passes to Hartenstein. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer. Open jump shot off the mark.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now here's Edwards. No scoring in this one. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Fires from deep. Doesn't go for him. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams up on top. For 3, Holmgren. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. They've got Holmgren. Jalen Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Wallace, and it's Caruso in at the point guard position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Here's Caruso, following the 3 by Minnesota. Williams gets the bucket.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Alexander Walker. The 3. Thunder with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Caruso looking for an opening. Fires the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Timberwolves trail by 6. Inside and stolen by Wiggins. Fast break, here they come. From outside the arc. That's good from Walls on the assist by Williams. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Here's Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for Oklahoma City. They've played a great 4th quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the 4th period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
That's it, and the Oklahoma City leaders come back down to single digits after the bucket is good from DiVincenzo.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Now, here's Holmgren. Shoots over Reed, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
A silky smooth shooter. Holmgren makes it look so effortless at times.
Here's Alexander Walker, and again, Minnesota with the triple.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Caruso with the ball. Defended now by Dillingham. Knocks it loose. Alexander Walker on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Caruso with the steal. It's tipped. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Pass to Reed. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. To the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
And stolen by DiVincenzo. Reed with a screen on Caruso. DiVincenzo finds Reed. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Alexander Walker with the ball. He's guarded by Williams. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Deflects the pass. Holmgren sets the screen for Wallace. Williams for 3. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Reed with it. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So a close game sees Oklahoma. All right, David, thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for Phoenix, Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Nick Richards out there with Kevin Durant. And it's Dunn in at the 3. And both backcourts in this one stand cream of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions. But tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. And it's Phoenix's ball. Pass to Durant. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Now here's Durant. Takes a 13-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Add KD's mid-range J to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
Conley. Soft touch off the glass.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Richards. Here's Booker. Richards, the pass to Booker. Goes up with it again. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. Over to the left wing, outside McDaniels. Randall finds McDaniels. The drive by Randall. He got a piece of it. Dunn outside. Outside Booker. Just over a minute and a half in. He can't hit that time. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him directly about facing Anthony Edwards, and Coach said he's just so dynamic, right? Our hope is that we can control the pace, make this our kind of game, and he'll be a little less explosive. So the plan is to stifle Edwards by not letting him play at his tempo. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. Minnesota with the ball. After the basket by Phoenix on the other end. Oh, a highlight! What a slam!
Oh, my.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Right side Edwards. Launches a 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Stan, a late first-round pick in 2020. Jaden McDaniels, one of the top young two-way players in the league.
Well, Brian, last season he was rewarded with a big money extension. His play tailed off just a bit, but still a key player for them moving forward.
Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. O'Neal comes in for Durant. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. DiVincenzo comes in for Conley. For 3, Randall. Plumlee pulls down the board. The Suns have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. The 3 is up. He buries it from 3.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 8 so far. The 3, DiVincenzo. Plumlee pulls down the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. Just missed it.
From deep. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And he's going for the oop here. A slam dunk by Reed.
Gliding the pass to where it needed to be.
Wow, a strong finish to seal the deal. Randall deciding where to go with it. Five to shoot. On the take, here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my. Edwards going way up for that slam.
Pass to Plumlee. There's 49 seconds left now in the first quarter. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Outside Edwards. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
There's Plumlee with a three. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Edwards fires from way outside. Plumlee pulls down the board. Outside Booker from deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. Good if it goes. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's Minnesota. They're up 7. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
They've got Grayson Allen. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Nick Richards, and it's Gillespie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Alexander Walker's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Richards with a screen. The three ball. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Suns trail by 4. Shoots over Reed. And another basket for Phoenix.
Yeah, the single-minded focus of Durant on offense. It's all about getting buckets, no distractions.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second. That ties the game. Minnesota's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. For 3, DiVincenzo buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
The turnaround, Jay. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Grayson Allen. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Dillingham's checked in for Minnesota. Outside Reed. Here's the 3. Richards pulls it in. And it's Jones with the ball for the Suns. It's a 3-point game. And, Coach, how about Naz Reid, the 2024 Sixth Man of the Year award winner?
Yeah, Brian, sort of unique. We often associate that award with shooting guards, but although he's a big, Reid is more than capable of putting up big numbers, including from long distance.
Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside, Alexander Walker puts up a 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
What was the defense thinking? I mean, that's the wrong guy to leave open.
Here's Durant. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Durant's got 10 points in the quarter.
And I just love Durant's mindset. He knows his role is to score as often as he can for his team.
Dillingham, no good. Suns trail by 4. The fadeaway. And it's Durant gliding in for the fast break finish.
Oh, it is a nightmare trying to stay with Durant in fast break situations. Trust me, I know. His speed, agility, and intensity is just off the charts.
Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Dunn comes in for Durant. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Gillespie. And Minnesota will go for a different look here. Julius Randle's checked in for Gobert. McDaniels comes in for Reed. Anthony Edwards is checked in for Clark. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Alexander Walker.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Minnesota with the ball. From deep, Conley. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Three-point field goal.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And he lobs it up. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Randle outside. Fires top of the key. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 3. For 3, Booker. They get it back. Outside Jones. Over Conley. Jones misses. Timberwolves shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Randle, good.
Letting Randle get inside with the ball was a bad mistake. His finishing ability got him to the bucket.
There's Plumlee with a 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Randle with the drive. Oh, he slams it down right on top of Devin Booker.
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show. That'll do it for the first half. It's Minnesota leading by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. One of the stories here, Kevin Durant. He's getting it done today.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Ebb is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Julius Randle out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley in at the 1. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his airness, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started.
Dunn's shot is good.
Yeah, great awareness there from Booker. A selfless team-first player.
Randle with the drive. No good. Ooh, Durant with some nice D. Conley against Booker. Here's Richards. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's Gobert. Oh, Gobert hammers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that dunk.
To the middle. Here's Richards. And he jams it home with authority.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession. Gobert
with a screen on Beal. Edwards with it. Beal picks him up. McDaniels from long range. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. A nice shot by Richards.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. And it didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Left side, Edwards. Shoots. And it's rebounded by Gillespie.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
Fast break, Minnesota. Three-pointer. They get it again. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. And a miss there on the triple. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Booker. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Edwards on target.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. And the Suns miss again.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. There's the triple. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Alexander Walker. Offline with a 3. The Suns trailing. It's Booker on the wing. DiVincenzo covering.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Edwards for 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Pass to Edwards from behind the arc. Another miss by Minnesota.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is, too.
Allen against McDaniels. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. The 3. Sinks it from distance. O'Neal's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Left side, DiVincenzo sends it home from three-point land. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Incredible game. This lead has been exchanged 8 times.
Tremendous show of will and resilience on both sides. He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Three-pointer. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Grayson Allen is out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Royce O'Neal, then it's Bol Bol, and it's Plumlee in at the center position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes a 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Bol with it. He's picked up by Miller. Bol against DiVincenzo. From the arc. Miller pulls it in. The Timberwolves lead by 4. Back to Alexander Walker. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. From downtown, that's good from Bull on the assist from Jones.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
The three, DiVincenzo, and that one goes. He's shooting 5 of 9 in this one.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. Trailing by 4. Outside Bull. And again, it's Phoenix from deep.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
DiVincenzo against Jones. Outside, DiVincenzo. Six to shoot. Pass to Ingles. This one for 3. Bull grabs the board. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. From deep three-point land. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Ingles, no good. Well, the Suns shooting at about 44% so far. Bull, a good look. And he gets the friendly roll as that one goes. Bull's got 8 points here in the quarter. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, we almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
The Suns leading. Puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Bull, no good. Outside, Alexander Walker gets the 3 ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important in space.
Phoenix no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo can't hit.
Yeah, and he seems to have lost his rhythm all of a sudden. This has not been his quarter.
And that one's good. Bull.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Well, with him, he's dangerous because he's so confident. He wants to deliver in these moments.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
That's on Joe Ingles, and no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Plumlee. Dunn comes in for O'Neal. Bradley Beal, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Booker in for Jones. McDaniels from long range. Offensive rebound. Gobert. Yes!
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
Yeah, don't you just love to see a player embrace that kind of pressure?
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
Suns foul.
Richards is checked in for the Suns.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your Suns. Number 2, Nick Richards.
36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. McDaniels from long range. Outside Conley from the arc. That shot off. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Fires the 3. McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2.
Jaden McDaniel.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
That was a giant trip to the line.
It's all about getting a 3 right here.
Yeah, and when your opponent knows what you need, it makes it that much harder to find an opening.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
First free throw is good, and that brings him within 2 here. And he's unable to get the second one. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves, pulling it out for the W. With the late victory, they up.
the three. And for Phoenix, deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Durant is out there with Dunn, and it's Richards in at the 5, roaming the paint. We've got some great guards going head-to-head in this one. Brent, what will you keep your eye on to win that matchup?
Well, Kevin, you're pointing out the guard play, so this is when they have a chance to go one-on-one. Which of these tandems can stand out against the other? Tons of pick and roll, tons of creativity, and we'll see which of these guys can pair off tonight to win this contest.
Now, here's Durant. Misses the 3.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Love the focus here from SGA at the arc. He hates to waste those opportunities.
And here is KD. After the three-pointer from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the three-pointer.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Right side, Dort. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Fires the 3. KD can't get it to go. The Thunder have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Well, Brent, we had to wait a year for it, but Chet Holmgren had an incredible rookie season.
And I don't think any talent evaluator is surprised at the way that Chet came in his first year and was able to contribute and sometimes dominate in the ways that he did. So coming back healthy, making that immediate impact, Chet Holmgren is going to be a superstar in this league.
Now here's Booker after the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Fades and shoots. Shots good by Durant. Durant's got 5 points so far.
Now this is the toughest shot supposedly in the NBA to get down. Durant's not having much of a problem from the mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander finds Holmgren. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Here's Durant. Again, the miss by KD. Oklahoma City's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Connects from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player. Guys?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Bull. Phoenix, no good that time either. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Chang with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. Gilgeous-Alexander against Bull. Another shot, Williams. Done with some nice D.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
To the middle. Chang, the pass to Holmgren. Oh, and the jam by Holmgren.
And we knew Holmgren could get up there, but wow, he put some spice on that. And it doesn't even have to be an accurate pass. With Durant's length, you can just throw it up and you know this guy will get it.
Here's Chang. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. Right on the bucket. Williams against Bull. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Oklahoma City ball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. In recent years, Brent, we've seen Oklahoma City turn into a contender simply by developing their own young talent.
Yep, blocks on sticks, on bricks, on blocks, and that's what they've done. They have not signed a free agent, big-name guy. They've built from within. They've built an incredible roster by drafting well and fostering the growth of these young players, along with a coach who has given them a lot of belief. It's been pretty magical in OKC. Pretty much no one's going to pass up a shot like that so much for the defense.
50 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Here's Joe. 24 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And so Allen will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 5-point game. They double him with Wiggins. The shot's good from Plumlee.
Well, don't get surprised by that burst from Plumlee. He crashes in for the rebound, has the athleticism, and finishes.
Out left to the wing. Here's Caruso. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the floor for Oklahoma City, getting going here in the second quarter. We've got Williams, Alex Caruso out there with Cason Wallace. Then it's Aaron Wiggins. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 down low.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. And the Thunder making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Spins. Here's the floater. Down low, kicks it out to Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. Williams finds Wiggins. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Beal with the steal. Plumlee against Hartenstein. Knocked away. The Thunder leading by 3. Wiggins a screen on O'Neal. Hartenstein with it. And the foul called on Tyus Jones. That is his first foul of the game. Durant's checked in for the Suns. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Dort, he's checked in for Aaron Wiggins. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Here is Durant after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Done outside. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Gets a very good look and converts. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
D.A. the versatility. That is pretty special.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Jones. 2 points. That one goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Durant for three. What a shot by Durant!
Well, with range extending out well beyond the arc, Durant has zero trouble knocking that one down.
There's 1:59 left to play here in the half. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. There's the pick. KD, that's for 2. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Oklahoma City leading by 5. The drop by Holmgren. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And showing us some toughness there. Nice to see Holmgren fearless at attacking on the drive and getting fouled.
So both teams making some changes here. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. The wide open look for Durant. Off target from three-point range. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. From deep three-point land, Joe can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
So good at finishing around the gaps in the defense, and when Booker gets into space, he's going to let it fly.
Here's Joe, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
3-point field goal.
Joe's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. KD on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. KD can't get it to go. Clock management. This is where they can get a 2 for 1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
He's making plays all over the floor. Gilgeous-Alexander will not be stopped.
Now here's Booker. T right on him. There's 14 seconds left in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. He gets it up. He can't hit that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Thunder lead by 8. Jet stop. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
Present to the center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
Yeah, you would hope the defense at least would start to consider creeping up on him just a little bit.
Deadly backcourt pair of Booker and Beal. Nick Richards out there with Durant, and it's done in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Durant. After the miss from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's one of Durant's specialties. He can pull up off the drive and shoot right over you, not even knowing you're there.
The kick out to Williams. It's to Holmgren. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14.
Yeah, you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
The Thunder leading by 5. Outside, Dort. Holmgren at the elbow. Hartenstein against Durant. Let's go. Goes back up. And another shot. Here's Hartenstein. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds. But they still come up empty. And here's KD for 3. Drills the 3-pointer. KD's got 23.
Silky corner shot by Durant. He is so confident in his ability to hit from that range.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Phoenix making some changes. Plumlee, he's checked in for Nick Richards. Royce O'Neal comes in for Kevin Durant. And Jones subbed in for Dunn. Then for the Thunder, Alex Caruso comes in for Holmgren. And Wallace subbed in for George.
Well, the mindset of Booker there, pretty solid. He feels like he can make just about any shot, especially the deep triple.
Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Caruso. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That'll be his second foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Higgins is checked in for Oklahoma City. Now here's Caruso. Still yet to score. And now here comes Jones leading the break. Here's Booker. Off the left rim and out. The Thunder with the lead. Williams finds Wallace. Here's Hartenstein. Outside Williams. And here is Caruso. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to go on Tyus Jones. It's his first trip to the line. Williams, he's checked in for Hartenstein. That one is no good. And stolen by Williams. On the wing, Wallace. In the corner, it's Wiggins. Beal with the steal. Booker outside. For the tie. On the run. Nice job, Booker.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Outside Williams. Fires the three. Phoenix grabs the miss. On offense, here are the Suns. They're on a 14-6 run. And here's Booker from the arc. Another three for Phoenix.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Williams gets the bucket.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Wallace against Booker. And Beal kicks to Booker. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
Isaiah Joe, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Wiggins sets a screen for Caruso. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. Wallace with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. They get it back. Here's Williams. Plumlee with some nice D. Suns have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Nobody near Allen. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Allen's got his first points of the game. 24 seconds left to play in the third. Caruso, a screen on Plumlee. Now Joe. Now here's Caruso from the arc. The shot comes out. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. So for Oklahoma City right now, the forwards are Dort and Holmgren. Isaiah Joe is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Hartenstein in at the center, locking down the middle. Fooled the D with the pass fake right there. And the Thunder lead by 1.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now George. After the missed 3 from KD. Count that one for George.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
There's a good screen. Here's Durant. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
That one on Holmgren. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Durant, money from deep.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a 3, you know he's coming back at you.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein. Count that one.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, KD. Offensive rebound. Booker looking around. Outside, Beal for 3. That's good, and it's KD with the assist.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
Durant against Holmgren. The 3. KD's shot is off. The Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Holmgren. And stolen by Dunn. And here we go. Booker heading to the hoop. Launches a 3. Booker sinks the 3.
That's why Devin Booker has the ball for moments just like that.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Over in the corner, Dort. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
3-point.
Lugans, Dort, give it to him.
KD on the wing. Defended by Holmgren. And the Suns get it back. The 3. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 1. A bucket from Beal.
Huge shot from Beal. He's got confidence.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Screen by Hartenstein. It's deflected. Beal with it. Williams picks him up. Booker outside. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go. For 3, Holmgren. They get it back. Here's Hartenstein. Count it!
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
For 3, Booker. Dort grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Williams dishes to Holmgren. Stolen by Durant. And now the fast break. Durant with the ball. Again, the miss by Booker. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Williams passes to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. No good from outside. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Lets it go from the wing. Straight to the bucket. Durant.
Despite a laid-back nature, Durant demands the ball in crunch time. This is why.
Pass to Holmgren. It drops.
I love the unselfishness, and you know coaches do as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City take